Illegal immigration here in the United States initially was a serious problem. Now it's turning into potential violence. This is coming from police forces all around the United States. It's also coming from the FBI and Homeland Security. We are now seeing that Border Patrol agents are feeling threatened for their lives, and things are going to go from bad to worse very soon. Now, I'm going to address what's going on here, but the one thing I can tell you is that illegal immigrants are pushing back because now, according to some, they feel that they have the right because they are here in the United States. And here in the United States, we have rights. So they are saying they have rights too. Now, I want to break down what's going on and what one police chief just said just the other day. So make sure you stick around for this entire video and I'll explain exactly what is going on. All I ask is one thing. It takes 2 seconds. Go ahead and hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates. And now let's begin. So I want to start off by showing you what one police chief just said. Because if you remember, just this past week, there was a police officer that was attacked in New York City. I want to show you this. It says the police chief promises appropriate measures will be in place as suspects in New York Police Department officer attack head to California. Now, here's what you need to understand. People are being sent to New York. People are being sent to Illinois because New York City and Chicago are both saying that we will take all the immigrants because they're saying this is gonna help us boost jobs, right? It's not legally, but this is gonna help us boost jobs. This is gonna help the workforce. This is gonna help the community, and we are accepting of all people. Well, then something like this happens where some immigrants decide to attack police officers. Well, guess what? They are now going to look for those people and they're going to take appropriate measures. Well, here's what I can tell you. This can only go so far. Here's why. The problem is that even though some cities and some states, they are allowing illegal immigrants into their cities with open arms, saying, come to our cities, we accept you, we will give you whatever you need, right? New York City, for one, is going to offer free credit cards where low-income illegal immigrants can come in, get a free credit card, and they can use that card for food and baby products. In California, for example, they're giving low-income illegal immigrants free health care starting on January 1st. That sounds great, right? But here's the thing. Even though some cities and some states are going to accept those with open arms, the problem is it doesn't mean the police force will, it doesn't mean the residents will, and it doesn't mean businesses will. This is a concern. This is also one of the reasons why the Senate and the U.S. Congress is attempting to pass a bill immediately to try to do something for the crisis down at the U.S. southern border. Because even though there's, they say tens of thousands of people entering into the United States, we now know there's probably 20 million illegal immigrants here in the U.S. Just in the past month, in January alone, over 176,000 illegal immigrants entered into the United States. That's turning into a problem. Now, here's what Congress is trying to do. They're trying to pass a bill, some type of border reform, right? Immigration reform. But there's a problem here. According to Senator Lindsey Graham, he says that he's pouring water on the Senate voting on border deal before their next recess because they're going to go on recess in a couple weeks. They're going to go on recess for 2 weeks. They will be out of the office. They will not pass a bill. But here's what he says. He says that it's a process. Okay? He says it's a process and it's the oldest game in town. Is to bring an important piece of legislation right before a holiday or right before a break. He said, so process-wise, we're not going to deal with this next week. It's too important. So he is simply saying it is just way too important. It's not going to happen overnight. But here's the thing. What's going to happen as more illegal immigrants enter into the United States and they're not getting what they see other people getting? Because again, they got rights. Remember? Here's what experts are telling us. As far as the police enforcement, once a police officer enforces the law, okay, the law, not, hey, this is what we'd like to do, but this is the law, this is how it's written, migrants are going to turn into protesters, okay? Experts anticipate more violence is going to occur as businesses stop serving illegal immigrants. Theft is going to occur. They're just going to take what they can't afford, okay, or they're just going to take what they want. For instance, go down to California, let's say the San Francisco area, and you go stop in some nice boutique, and you just take all the purses and clothes and you go sell them, right? What are the police there going to do? Nothing. They can't do anything. They just, security guards just watch you walk out of the store, right? That's what's happening. I talked to somebody that works at a Home Depot down in California. I'm not going to give the location. They attempted to stop the person from taking, I believe it was like 4 or 5 nail guns out of the store. 4 or 5 nail guns, I can't remember what else, but thousands of dollars worth of tools. They took it out of the store. This person tried to stop them, which corporate says, don't stop him, let him go. And he's just getting tired of it. But that's what's happening, okay? Now, whether that was an illegal immigrant or something, I don't know. But that continues to happen. Now, here's the problem, though. Experts are now telling us things are going to get violent. Because think about this, okay? When the police enforces laws, the people that are now, on the same side, but not the ones in handcuffs, they're going to protest. Well, look what this person did. Look what this police officer did. I want their badge, right? They shouldn't be a police officer. When businesses, let's say a restaurant, doesn't serve an illegal immigrant, and you got the right to refuse service to anybody, but here's the thing. They refuse service because, let's say, the person's just sitting outside their shop. They didn't pay before, whatever it may be. Well, then it's going to turn into theft. They're going to start to steal. They're going to throw bricks through windows. They're going to, if you go to some type of neighborhood and they don't accept you with open arms, okay? They don't want you putting a tent in their yard. They don't want you, in the area, whatever it may be. This is why some say we are this close to a civil war, because all the people coming in versus all the people that are already here, we're going to clash. Eventually, things are going to clash. So, the one thing that I can tell you at this time is just be prepared. Listen to what experts are telling you. Listen to what the FBI is saying. Listen to what Homeland Security is saying. Listen to and watch the news and the media and see what the border situation looks like. Right now, the numbers are not as bad as they used to be, but according to experts, it's because there's so many deterrents down at the U.S. southern border, especially in Texas right now, that is lowering the numbers. And the extreme weather over the past month here in the United States has really slowed down the amount of migration into the U.S. So, all I can tell you is things are potentially going to go from bad to worse very soon. I will be here every step of the way. I'll fill you in on all the latest news and updates, but that is what we know as of today. So again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.